Okay, welcome back everyone. Of course, today we are here to talk more about Project Multi, or I guess now I should start calling it Gekishin Squadra. I think I'll just call it Squadra actually. But of course, if you guys have been following the news for this game, you will know that this game has been raking in a lot of hype from a lot of people, myself included. And of course, today we're going to go ahead and talk more about the game, talk about what's got everyone so hyped, of course, and talk about something that I think is important to say, which is that this game may end up being one of the better Dragon Ball games by the end of this year, just strictly based on the potential that this game has to offer. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this today. I hope you guys are excited. Of course, if you guys enjoyed the vid, show your support, drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel. Also, please comment down below your thoughts. Let us know, what do you think about Gekishin Squadra? First of all, what are you going to call it? Are you calling it Project Multi, Squadra? Let me know. But also, what do you think about the game? Are you guys going to be a part of the network test in a few days? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into this. So, of course, you know, if you guys have been keeping up with the news of this game, of course, for those who remember, this game was actually announced last year in 2024. Last year, we had a regional beta test. It was actually a pretty fun time. But since then, we had no real news for this game other than it was going to show up sometime in 2025. Then, of course, you know, about 5 days ago or 6 days ago, we had the producer video, which kind of gave us information on the name change for the game, some gameplay changes, some character updates and everything. And that was pretty much like the first big news. And now, you know, with the new Twitter accounts, with the new like Gekishin Squadra, you know, affiliated kind of like social media accounts and everything, this game has been raking in a lot of hype for a lot of people. I mean, you look at the Twitter account, only 86 posts, and they already have 25,000 followers and stuff, and they're still like increasing. So it is really awesome how like they've been growing, of course. And the thing is, no gameplay has been released really in terms of like, you know, the main kind of account so far, because we still haven't even had the network test quite yet. The network test is going to be happening on the 12th or so of June to like the 16th, so we have no gameplay so far. All the development team has been sharing with us is trailers for all of the characters that they're trying to give to us in the game. And of course, you know, if you've been following those trailers, if you're watching other people make videos on this, you know, you will see a lot of people they're just so excited for this for a good reason. I mean, look at this. Of course, this was the last one we had, which was yesterday. I think we will see some trailers later today, but of course not right now. But you know, we have Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla. She's a new character. She wasn't in the regional beta test last year, of course, but she's going to be new onto this new network test, so that's gonna be awesome. Look at Caulifla, by the way. I know the quality is not too great, but yeah, I mean, this is exceptional. Just how she looks, how she's like moving everything. Obviously, all these different characters, they have different roles, different abilities, unique skill sets. You look at that, she's got like the friggin' 4 Crimson Ray formation, like she's a Hokage or something from Naruto. Shout out to all the Naruto fans out there. But yeah, I mean, it's just cool stuff. That is a really awesome. I think I can't tell if that's her MVP screen, but yeah, it's just so clean. She's a tank, by the way, so yeah, it's really sick. But yeah, you got Caulifla, you got Android 18. This is specifically like Tournament of Power Android 18 based off her outfit, but we have to understand something. These cosmetics for the characters, right? Like Android 18's got her pink jumper, I think is what you call that sort of style. That may change, right? You know, Android 18, all these characters, they may have different cosmetics added to the game. Who knows? Maybe we'll see some of the OG 18 outfits, like the blue jacket and everything. Me personally, I'm hoping for like the white shirt, like the blue, like the black vest or whatever, like with the pearls from like the Cell Saga. For those who, if you guys know what I'm talking about, you'll know. Like for me, I think that's, it may be a controversial take. That's my favorite outfit for Android 18, maybe, but you know, we got Android 18, we got Good Boo, of course, Fat Boo, I guess if you want to call him that. We got Deborah. I mean, it's crazy that we're getting Deborah as like a main headlining, looking forward to type of unit for a Dragon Ball game at this day and age. Of course, maybe this has something to do with like Daima related stuff, because to be fair, Deborah was kind of like a name thrown into the Daima kind of world, if you will. But yeah, we got Deborah, of course, we got Krillin, you know, we got Super Oob, which is technically Maju, but you know, I believe like the translations are kind of different. So Super Oob, of course, we got Zamasu, like Baby. I did not think we were gonna get Baby. This is the one that really kind of surprised me, is we're getting Baby, who was not even shown, I believe, in the actual trailers during like the few days ago. Baby has his own moveset. We already got his kit and everything. I believe he's a tank actually. This is insane, all the characters they're showing. First form Frieza, of course, with Dodoria and Zarbon at his side. Piccolo, of course, you know, Super Saiyan Goku. I think that was the first kind of trailer that showed us. We're still missing some trailers for some other characters. I believe the main ones we're missing that I can be aware of are Super Saiyan Trunks and I believe Super Saiyan Vegeta. At least those two, and I believe Cooler as well. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, all these characters, because they have different abilities, different skill sets, you know, they're all pretty cool for some people. I'm sure everyone is a fan of at least one of these characters, right? Like for me personally, you guys know, based off my profile pic and everything, you know, I'm a big fan of Super Saiyan Goku. But Super Saiyan Goku, I enjoyed him. You know, for the regional beta test, I would say right now, one of my favorite characters to play was actually Krillin. Krillin was a fun character to play. I don't know what changes they're going to make to him. We'll have to see in the network test, but He had some very fun mechanics, of course, a lot of just traps and stuff you can see right here. He was able to set up like key orbs and everything to trap characters to kind of like play a bit of a methodical kind of game. And honestly, it was very powerful during the regional beta test. So all these characters are so awesome. But what I need to talk about is the elephant in the room, is that this game is still not giving us every single character that a lot of people may want to see, right? Of course, you know, we got Caulifla. A lot of people are happy to see Caulifla, of course, so I'm not against that, of course, but we got Caulifla, Android 18, Majin Buu, Deborah, Oob, for example. You get all these characters. We still are missing some big name characters, like, for example, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Kid Gohan is in the game, but Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan, right? Cell Saga Gohan, he is not in this game as of yet, right? We have no trailer for him. We have no knowledge that he's going to be in this game, at least for now. He probably will be at some point in time, but when you think about a character like that is missing, Ultimate Gohan is missing, Vegito and Gogeta are not a part of this game for the time being. All these hype characters, all these hype moments, Broly, for example, I don't believe Broly is a part of this game at all yet, but, you know, this game has so much potential because they're already tapping in on some cool fan favorite characters like Super Saiyan Vegeta and Goku and stuff. Also, they're touching on some maybe random characters, if you will, or less hype characters, I should say, like, for example, Deborah and maybe Baby, I would say, to a degree, or at least specifically like Young Baby, because that's the baby they've chosen. But you know, Young Baby, Deborah, I would say they're a bit less hype in that sense. You know, Super like Oob or everything like Maju. I don't think those are examples of characters who are necessarily too hype. They are probably favorites for a lot of people, but obviously it's like apples and oranges when you compare their level of hype to someone like, for example, like Piccolo or Vegeta or Goku. So the fact that they're doing random characters like Deborah, let's just call him a random. He's not a random character, but you get my point. The fact they're doing characters like Deborah plus characters like Goku and Krillin, this game has so much crazy potential. And you know, we still have no official release date for the game. All we know is it's going to be happening by 2025. So it could drop, you know, like by the end of June. It could also even drop on like Christmas or something, like December 25th or something. Like, it could drop like the end of the year. It could drop on like Happy New Year's Eve or whatever. Like, not even Happy New Year's Eve, but you know what I mean. It could drop like whenever. So it is so, I'm just shook in terms of like what like I have to say about this. Let me go ahead and go into the Caulifla trailer as we talk about this, because I have not seen Caulifla. I have not seen really a lot of these trailers in terms of like breaking them down and everything. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and break them down as we talk about it. But like, look at this, and I mean, the quality's already gone back down. I have to go ahead and fix this quality. Okay, I guess it's getting better, but whatever. So this is, look at the animation quality. That is incredibly clean. And of course, you know, for this, remember, this is a free-to-play game, right? There are some ways I believe you can spend for like cosmetics and some support characters. Maybe we'll see how things change beyond that, but this is a free-to-play game. This is a game that has crossplay. You know, PlayStation, I believe, is a part of that. You got mobile, PC. This game is set up to be incredibly awesome. That is insane. I actually don't even know Caulifla's kit. But yeah, I mean, you provoke enemies to, like, it's so awesome. Look at these gameplay mechanics, of course. And yeah, I mean, they do show some of the skills, but of course we'll see how she works in the network test. I can't wait to make videos on this. I'm here to tell you right now, Dokkan is like the main like source of content on my channel for those of you who do follow me or have been a part of the channel before. But this is probably going to be potentially the second thing on the channel. If you guys want to see it, of course, let me know in the comments down below. If you don't care for it, let me know as well. But I think some people would like to see the gameplay, of course, you know, and I mean, me personally, I would love to just do this game because I played this game before. It's so fun. Oh, look at the abilities. That's the thing. Look at these abilities, how clean they are. They really know how to design these characters. Incredibly clean. And the thing is, we're still missing more popular characters. We don't even have Kefla, right? We don't have Kefla. I know some people, if we look at like Gekishin Squadra, just like recently, you'll see people asking about like, where's Kale? Because we got Caulifla with her trailer, of course. You know, you got some people even saying they're canceling dates for like Gekishin and stuff. Yeah, I think maybe this is in conversation with Legends and Dokkan, probably. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, so I guess we're moving on to Project Multi, moving on to Squadra. Honestly, I'm here for it. A lot of people are here for it. If you look at all sorts of YouTubers from across all sorts of the Dragon Ball community, everyone is so excited for this game, or at least most people are. And I am so happy for that because obviously I know like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is like one of the popular games right now, but also that one's kind of faltered since its release last year. You know, there's all sorts of stuff like that to consider, but this game has got so much potential. It's so awesome. Some people don't want the crossplay, I guess, but yeah, like everyone is so excited, dropping mains and everything. I'm here to tell you guys right now, my mains, like if I have to like think about who I'm probably going to main right now, based off what I've seen, Krillin is probably going to be one of my mains. Super Saiyan Goku, because I mean, I'm kind of like contractually obligated by at this point because to like use Super Saiyan Goku just based off me being like a glazer and a fan of him. But I have to use Goku. I probably will use Krillin. Vegeta probably will be a main for me, and honestly, I have to see like how the other characters perform. I think based off like who I know, Vegeta will be there for sure. I think I may go into like picking Baby. I think Baby will be a fun character for me to pick. If I don't use Baby, I think another option besides Baby could be, gosh, I don't know, probably Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla actually. I think Caulifla will be pretty fun. Dabura, I'm actually curious to see what he can do because he's got petrification in his like abilities and everything. So like this is all like insane in terms of what could be. So yeah, look at that petrification, perfect for Dabura's style, the way he exists. Obviously that actually could be a bit toxic, I'm not gonna lie, because that could set up for some pretty nasty plays. Imagine you petrify someone and then all of a sudden Goku comes in, Spirit Bomb, just nukes the whole kind of, that could be crazy low-key. But and yeah, that's passive too. I didn't even know how Dabura worked in terms of his kit. That is insane in the membrane right there. Wow, that was cringe what I just said. Whatever, petrification right there. I don't even know how long does the petrification last. I don't even know. The Doom Ray, just like he did to Kibito, that's pretty clean right there. Does it change based off what it, that did, wow, that was a lot of damage. The Darkness Spear, ooh, it's a 3 spear, okay, nice. And then also he's got movement speed, okay. Honestly, some really cool stuff. Yeah, this game is looking so awesome. Every day we get more trailers. We don't even get gameplay yet from like all sorts of content creators and stuff. We're just watching like the development team just show us the abilities, and people are already going crazy, like insane. So yeah, I mean, let me know in the comments down below what do you guys think about this game. Again, I think this has insane potential just based off the fact that the characters we have seen have crazy, unique skill sets, abilities, really cool kit designs that kind of match what they were like as characters. But also, I think this game has crazy potential just based off the fact that we still haven't even gotten the most hype arguable characters in like Dragon Ball like history, right? And like the Dragon Ball fandom, like we don't have the fusions, we don't have Super Saiyan 2 Team Go On. Missing those characters, that means there's a lot of things to potentially look forward to. So I think, yeah, this game could be one of the most favorite games, I think, for a lot of Dragon Ball fans currently. I'm so excited for this. I can't wait. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Honestly, I really don't have much else to say. I already talked about my mains and stuff. Obviously, for those who didn't hear earlier, I will say it again just because maybe some people skipped or something or didn't pay attention. We are having a network test. So that says it's supposed to begin on June 11th. I believe they said it's June 12th, but let's just say June 11th to June 16th. So that should be when the network test is approximately going to start. I believe all you have to do is just wishlist for the game, and then once the network test is available, you can hop into it and play, and you should be able to, like, you know, add friends and play with your friends and everything, crossplay, all that sort of stuff. So there should be no limitations there, but yeah, it should be pretty straightforward. I don't think you have to pre-register. Make sure if you guys are interested in the game, go ahead and try it out. Again, it's free to play. If you don't like the game, at least the network test will give you an idea for it. You'll get an understanding of it. But yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people are going to be on this game, and I think everyone should have a chance to try it out at least, and I think that's what I'll say right there. But yeah, I mean, if you guys enjoy the vid, because that's where we wrap it up. If you guys enjoy the vid, you know, show your support, drop a like down below. Again, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1K subs. Comment down below your thoughts on the game. Also, comment down below, would you guys like to see me make content on this game and the channel? Let me know what type of content as well. If you guys just want to see me grind with certain characters or whatever that may be, let me know in the comments down below. You know, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, stay blessed, and I will see you all in the next one.